screwed up in front of my girlfriend because I couldn't get it up. Yeah, just like that. No filters, no excuses. I'm 18, a college freshman in Lincoln, Nebraska. I live in a dorm with paper-thin walls where people throw parties at 3 a.m. My girlfriend's name is Lily. She's 19, a sophomore at a nearby college. We met at a football game when I spilled a soda on her shirt, and somehow that turned into something real. She's the kind of girl who laughs with her whole chest, wears a jean jacket covered in pins, and always smells like vanilla and coffee. We've been together for 3 months. Everything was great. Movie nights, long walks, lazy weekends. We joke about our first time, like it was something far away, funny, harmless. But last weekend it happened, and I ruined it. Her parents were driving to Kansas City to visit family and would be gone for 2 nights. She texted me, "Want to stay over? Just the 2 of us. No one home." Of course I said yes. I started picturing everything in my head. Dinner, laughter, soft lights, her hair falling on my chest, the kind of scene you see in movies. I got there around sunset. Nebraska autumn smells like wet leaves and cold air. Her house is this small 2-story place with a creaky porch and a ceramic pumpkin that sits there year-round. Inside it was warm and dim, candles, blankets, the smell of cinnamon. She was wearing an oversized sweater, her hair a little messy. She looked perfect. We ordered pizza, turned on La La Land, her favourite, and laughed at how cheesy Ryan Gosling looked pretending to be cool. And then it just happened. The touches got slower, the glances longer. She looked at me like she trusted me completely. And for the first time in my life, I felt like a man. When we went upstairs, everything felt right. Her room smelled like vanilla and laundry detergent. The nightstand lamp threw a golden light across her face. She smiled, whispered, "Hey, don't be nervous." And I thought, I'm not. But I was. We started kissing, my hands trembling but trying to hide it. And when it was time, nothing happened. Like nothing. My body just shut down. My brain was screaming, "Go, go, go," but my body acted like someone unplugged me. I tried to laugh it off, said, "Guess I worked out too hard earlier." But inside I was dying. She touched my arm, smiled softly, said, "It's okay, really, it happens." But the more she comforted me, the smaller I felt. When she went to take a shower, I just lay there staring at the ceiling. I remember every detail, the hum of the air conditioner, the street light outside flickering through the blinds, the faint smell of her shampoo. And all I could think was, I'm broken. The next morning we ate breakfast quietly, pancakes and orange juice. I offered to drive her to work. She works part-time at a coffee shop, downtown on Main Street. She agreed. The drive was silent, just the radio and the sound of her tapping fingers on the window. When she got out, she leaned in and said, "Don't beat yourself up, okay? I understand." She smiled, but it was the kind of smile people give when they're trying not to make things worse. After she left, I just drove around aimlessly, past campus, past the gas station where we usually stop for snacks, past the park where we had our first kiss. The whole city looked the same, but I felt like a stranger in it. That night I went to the gym, tried to tire myself out. I lifted until my arms shook, then stood under a hot shower until my skin burned. I wanted to scrub the embarrassment off. I wanted to forget the look in her eyes when she said, "It's okay." The next day she texted me, "Hey, let's not overthink it, okay? I'm not mad or disappointed. Everything's fine." I stared at the message for a long time, then just reacted with a heart emoji. But everything inside me screamed, "It's not fine." I started avoiding her. I made excuses not to meet. I've got assignments, group project, not feeling great. Truth was, I was terrified. Terrified that it would happen again. Terrified she'd see me as less. Terrified she'd stop. Terrified she'd stop looking at me the way she used to. A few days later she called me. Her voice was soft. "Do you still love me?" she asked. I paused and said, "Yeah, I just need time." She said, "Okay." And that was it. Since then I've been sitting here in my dorm, surrounded by empty cans of Red Bull and half-finished assignments, trying to figure out what the hell happened. I've been reading online, Reddit threads, medical blogs, whatever I could find. Everyone says it happens. Anxiety, stress, fear, first time, too much pressure. That it's normal. But how normal can it be when it makes you feel like you failed as a person? I keep replaying it in my head. Maybe I was too nervous. Maybe I wanted it to be perfect. Maybe I was thinking too much about what she'd think, how I'd look, whether she'd regret it. It's like I stepped out of my own body and started watching the scene from above. Like a movie I couldn't control. I wasn't there anymore, just panic. Maybe that's the problem. I wasn't with her. I was inside my own head, worrying about performance, about being good enough. And that's the surest way to kill the moment. I don't think my body failed me. I think my mind did. Maybe that's what people mean when they talk about performance anxiety. But when you're in that moment, it doesn't feel like anxiety. It feels like shame. I've thought about going to a doctor, but what would I even say? "Hey doc, I couldn't get hard, help me out." It sounds like a bad joke, and there's no way I'm telling my parents. Imagine that insurance conversation. So I'm writing here instead. Because at least here, someone might get it. Guys, has this happened to you? Did it ever fix itself? How did you deal with the embarrassment? With the fear it'll happen again? I don't want to lose her over this. She means too much. But every time I think about seeing her again, I feel that same tension in my chest, like I'm bracing for failure before it even starts. Sometimes I lie in bed at night, staring at the ceiling fan spinning, and I hear her voice again. It's okay. And I wonder if maybe I should actually believe her. Maybe it is okay. Maybe it doesn't make me broken. Maybe it just makes me human. I hope she'll give me another chance. And I hope next time I can stop trying to be perfect and just be present. Because honestly, I don't think she wanted perfect. She just wanted me, and for now, I'm still learning how to be that guy.